So it's now December 10th, 2007, roughly midday, and I'm here at the Elmwood Village Inn, and right in front of me I have the hostess. I have Karen Powell here, who owns this wonderful place here, and I just fell in love with this hallway here because it is so unique. It's got all this special art here. Maybe you can tell me a little bit about this particular piece of original art, Karen.
Well, this is by a Buffalo artist, Tim Sievertson.
Yes.
And it was neat. We used it. Our church had joined together with an African congregation,
Yep.
and we had a big celebration dinner.
Thank you. Yes.
And we used that. We borrowed it. And when I a year later or whatever started creating this space, I remembered it, and I didn't think at all that he would sell it.
Okay.
But he did.
Beautiful. Such a beautiful piece of art, and it's very large. Like, it really dominates this hallway on this side here.
And it's done on styrofoam, actually. So it's very light.
Oh, that's great, so actually.
It's because you think it weighs a lot, but it doesn't.
And you mentioned down here these this carpet here is actually from Israel. Is that correct?
Yeah, a dear friend of mine was in Israel, and she had actually called me to see whether these colors would be okay, but our calls never connected, so she just stuck her neck out and got it.
Okay.
And the colors couldn't be more perfect in terms of both the stained glass window
Absolutely.
and the other blue that's here.
No, it's gorgeous.
Yeah,
and this
really
is an
matches.
original stained glass window.
This is original.
The whole house was built around 1891, so it's definitely historic property. Let me take you up now the next few set of stairs, and this is actually, this image here is the beginning of your Buffalo gallery. Am I correct?
Yes, and this is Michael Margolis, which I have a number of his pieces. He's one of Buffalo's, well, we all love Michael. And
so he's a renowned local artist.
He is. He's
great.
Vanishing Buffalo, Buffalo City of No Illusions.
Okay.
He's got a lot of graphic art.
So let's have a peek here at these pictures. They look like Buffalo originals.
These two are. These were a couple these were by a man who had escaped from Siberia. He was a friend of my husband's. He ended up in Buffalo and eventually went back to Siberia. But I've had a guest that has substantiated my husband's story. That he came and said, yes, indeed. He said, oh, is that Tom so-and-so's pictures? And I said, yeah, tell me about him.
Yeah.
And when he told me about him, it was exactly the same story.
Wow.
So these are his sketches. To me, this almost looks more Russian. Now that I know that he's from Russia, it's much more pointy than what the actual...
Probably. So he modified it a little.
Like here's... And here, well, this is not original, but this is...
But this is a photo, obviously, of some of
the
Buffalo's...
downtown, the Sullivan, the Ellicott Square building, St. Paul's Episcopals, the Guarantee.
I've been in the Ellicott Square building. What a gorgeous building. I love that building.
These are just, some of the paramount architectural.
Now we have an interesting piece right here. Can you tell me a little bit about this particular...
Well, this is a woman I just found recently, and she does gourds. She lives on Grand Island.
Oh, she's located here.
She's local, yeah.
Oh, wow.
So I've got a couple of her others down in my living space, which are, one of them I had here, but the nose stuck out too far, so he lost his nose.
Oh, he lost
so
his nose.
I had to go get another piece.
Okay. This looks very tribal, I have to say. Yeah,
which is I love tribal.
Exactly.
So.
Wonderful. Again, we've got some images here of Buffalo City Hall.
Yep, this is again, I don't know his name right now, but he's a well-known retired doctor who's done a lot of photography in Buffalo.
And this is also very interesting. This is not a photography, is it?
It is.
Oh, it is, because it almost looks like a painting.
It does, because the buildings are almost kind of falling down.
Yeah, exactly. This obviously.
I imagine this is over Lackawanna, back where the factories
and this plays on some of Buffalo's industrial heritage. Great.
Right.
Well, thanks so much. We'll now head off.
Yeah,
we have one more thing?
Well, just that these are some more. These are wonderful. These are, again, some of Michael Margolis's. And these were his early graphic, Buffalo City of No Illusions.
Yeah.
And the yin and the yang. And again, this one,
And everything has a Buffalo theme, at least the top three.
Right.
Well, they're Buffaloes too,
Those are Buffalo.
Excellent. Well, let's head off into the master bedroom.
Okay.